Okay, here it is. The unit has arrived. Alright, for the DC air conditioner with the Peltier theory, you've got all the Peltier modules are in between this unit. The unit itself is basically it's 15.5 inches on the hot side, and on the cold side it's it's 11 3/4 inches. So I've got large heat sinks. Just plugged it in. It's on 24 volt. These are 60 amp hour batteries in series. So I've got 24 volts, the 24 volt unit. So we've started this out, it was like 32 degrees inside the boat right now. So, I see that, 32 degrees. Right now, because it just started up, the heat sink isn't cooling that much, but it's already down to 23 degrees. This is all Celsius. So it's down to 23 on the cold side, and it still keeps going down. The hot side is putting out 34, 35, 36. Temperature's still increasing here. Let's leave it sit for a minute. So that's a hot side. So basically, if you can see on the boat, this side is going to be on the outside of the boat. This side is going to be on the inside of the boat, and then again it'll be scooped out. So the room air is going to go in here and go across the Peltier modules. So the cool side, I have to make a drip pan for condensation. But this will be on the outside of the boat, so it should be able, I'm going to make a frame for it, so it should mount really good, like on the back transom for an aft cabin, things like that. Be able to put a cover on it, so it'd just be an overhead unit, like an escape hatch, if you will. So, yeah, so it's staying at about 38 degrees right now on the hot side, and put it over onto the cold side. And the aluminum is starting to cool down as well. So I'm not sure how accurate this is, but again, this is a first test. Okay, so we're down to 24 degrees, 23 degrees, and we'll let it run for about an hour. Yeah, but this is going to maximum watt consumption is 350 watts. So that's 350 watts at 24 volt DC. So if we do the math on that, so if BTUs is thermal measurement, and we're using watts. So using watts and electrical measurement of watts, and the BTUs, I believe, is 1 watt equals 3.41 BTUs. So if I can get 350 watts out of this times 3.41 British thermal units, that means, in theory, mathematically, it should be 1,139 British thermal units that I can get out of this. So again, it's already dropped down to 22 degrees. So again, it's warm in here. So, alright. So now it's the wood that's right in front of it here. So was starting out at just over 30 degrees C. So this is blowing out 22 degrees, again, because that's coming in here. So it's our warmer air is going in. And you can see the little shine on my arm from sweat. So in a perfect world, if my math is right, it should be 1,193.5 British thermal units, cooling units. So we've got the control where I can reverse the polarity to it. So I've got an actual thermostat where the thermostat, you will go between here's the unit. I've got, so if I make a case for this, I've got, this is my temperature sensor. So these relays should automatically go by what we've set on the circuit board here. So once we get to a set temperature, it'll either be your cooling or you're actually blowing heat, because we're going to reverse the polarity. So currently, right now, the hot is on this side, the cool is on this side. So if we change that, where the cool would go out that side, then the hot would come out on this side. So then on the boat, perfect. Life is good. Alright, so we just dropped 1 degree, but it is pretty hot in here. So I wonder if this thing makes any difference. Well, that says 23.24. I can't hold steady. Alright, so it's 24.5 is the thermal sensor, and I don't, because it's only been running a short time. So, but there's good possibilities here. I'm kind of excited about it. It's pretty cool. It's big. I mean, it's a mammoth behemoth, and yeah, the air's starting to really warm up. So the Peltier units are heating up now, and it is nice and cool. I like it. You know, because hell, if I could just have this run all evening and you keep the cabin of a boat down to 22 degrees all evening with no humidity, life is good. Alright, but that's what I've got for the new Peltier Theory DC air conditioner. It's a big kahuna. Alright guys, be safe, be good, be well. Bye-bye.